have a blank canvas board. It's 9 by 12 inches, and I'm starting out by making some marks, and this allows me to connect with the canvas board and get away from the fear of the blank page or the blank canvas here in this case. And I'm using an oil stick here and some woody markers before, the pink and the green, and a pencil as well, and just make marks to, you know, activate the board. And now I'm using Liquitex basic acrylic fluid, and the colors that I've used are in this palette here that I've prepared and set aside. And there's an ultramarine blue, there's a fluorescent red, a yellow, a magenta, a type of blue that's a different type of blue, a lavender. And I started off by using the yellow, but I actually wanted to start out by using the black. So just, you know, it's probably better to start off with a different color than, you know, yellow. So I transition into using my ultramarine blue, and that way I can make some marks that'll peek throughout the process of making the art. But I just try and use a smaller brush, and in this case I believe it's a square flat brush, and I just make my marks, and anything will do. How do you make marks? Do you make marks differently, or do you have a process? Leave the comments down below. I'd love to know how you go about it. And then I go into putting in a little bit of white, and that can fill up the board a little bit, and you know, maybe make some more marks on the board. That way it's takes away some of the ultramarine blue, which is a dark color. And the ultramarine blue and the yellow are a little bit dry at this point, but that's okay. I just apply the white paint on the board and make my marks, and then I switch over to another color to try and fill up some of the other spaces. And this is a lavender type color, and I make my marks. They're all kind of one directional at this point, but sometimes it's better to vary your marks in a different direction. You can always flip the board around. In this case I didn't flip the board around, but I use another brush, and this is a finer brush. It's a round brush, and I'm using the green to make circles, and those are the marks I've chosen to make. I've always found the art's healing, and it always puts me in a good mood to paint, and it also makes me feel inspired, you know, all the variety of colors. Here I try and put on not an even number of circles, but an odd number of circles, because it's better to work in odd numbers. It just the way it applies towards the eye, and the way you view it, it's more interesting to the eye. And just going back to what I was saying about mood and painting, and it also puts me in a good healthy mental space. And why do you do art? Does it give you hope? Does it make you feel good? Why do you choose to do abstract art, for instance? So here I use some yellow, and I try and apply it throughout the board again, filling in spaces that I find need some paint, and overlapping, and trying to make my marks in a thoughtful way, and just going about my business. And next I'm using the magenta. Now this color is not very opaque, but it's got a pop of color, and it's pretty. So I use that color to contrast some of the other colors that I put down. And I'm going over the white spaces, or the spaces that look like the canvas board hasn't been filled in yet. and I just find spaces that I can do that with. And the colors put me in a good mood, and mixing colors is always fun, and that's a part of the art that I like as well. And here we have on this piece of board some varying colors that are all mixed together that hopefully will have a nice outcome in the end. And that's my goal, is to make it pleasing to the eye. Now I think the next color I'm going to use after I use the magenta is going to be maybe the blue. I'm not sure actually. Sometimes I use different colors, but oh yeah, it is the blue. And I'm making circles again with the ultramarine blue, and I think I make sure that they're all kind of uneven and not perfect circles. That way they look pleasing to the eye. I make 5 of them, and next I change my brush again, and I come in with the lighter blue, and I try and apply it to places that don't have too much paint, or that need, you know, a little pop of color. And this is kind of a jigsaw puzzle of color, and it's interesting to see the way it comes out at the end. And you know, what is your practice? How do you apply color to your canvas? Let me know in the comments down below. And next I'm going to take another flat brush, and we're just about done here. Don't forget to subscribe and like my video and my videos, because it helps me you know, populate my videos and make more videos like these for you, more free content for you. So I'm using a fluorescent red here, and again varying the little dots that I make in 3s or 4s or 5s, probably 3s and 5s, and putting them in spaces where I think might need a pop of color, and to enhance the area that I'm applying this color to. So here I'm applying it on top of the blue, and I've put it in different spots throughout the canvas board. My 9x12" canvas board is starting to look full at this point, full of color. And now I go back in with the white to tie in the loose ends. And you know, here I'm covering up part of the circle to make it look more authentic, and it looks like something that, you know, is more tied in together. And the white, it's okay if it merges into some of the other colors, because it doesn't have to be a perfectly crisp white. It looks nice having it look in you know, mixed in with some of the other colors throughout the board, and it ties into the colors that are applied there. Here I'm applying it on part of the green and covering some of the circle up, and here some of the white is being merged in with the blue, and you'll see that it ties in perfectly towards the end, and it makes the painting just about come out really nice, you know. And it's just about done here, so just a little bit more white. And thank you for watching my video.